everybody, welcome back to my YouTube video. As usual, we are going to start with the CoverFX custom block drops and just rubbing that all over my face. Then I just went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. I'm just priming my eyes with the MAC Soft Ochre paint pots and just spreading that evenly throughout my entire lids. Then I'm just going to take Tempera and Golden Ochre and mix those two and just tap 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 and then set it all over my eyelids just to create an even base. By doing this, you are setting the paint pot that you just put previously. Then I'm taking burnt orange on a Morphe brush and I'm just placing that all over my crease as a transition color. As you can see, I'm doing it very sloppily, so you don't have to be very clean with this because in the end you're going to blend more colors on top of it, and it's just used to make it a gradient effect when you have the other makeup on top of it. So take your time. Then I'm taking raw sienna just to deepen up that crease a little bit more, and I'm going over the same places that I went with the burnt orange one, but deepening it up a bit more. I'm going a bit lower than the burnt orange just so it can have a more of a gradient effect, as you can see. I went back in with a bigger, fluffier brush just to blend out that color more. To give myself more color, I went in with Venetian red, and I just placed that in the same places that I used the burnt orange and raw sienna, and I'm building up that color slowly. Then to make sure there's not any harsh lines or any buildup of color, I took a bigger, fluffier brush and I went back in and smoothed it out. Taking Tempera, I am just going to place that on the crease of my on the lids of my eyelids, and as you can see, it kind of looks like I'm doing a cut crease, and I'm just swiping it back and forth slowly. And it was at this exact moment when I realized I really wasn't liking it, so I went in with a big, fluffier brush again and I buffed it out as much as I could just to tone down that white line because I wasn't really going for that type of look. Now for the star of the show, I'm taking Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay Cosmetics, and I'm just tracing a thin line on above my crease, as you can see, and I'm just placing it there. Nothing strategic to it, I'm just placing it where it doesn't really mess up with my crease. As you can see, if I open my eyelids too much when it's still wet, it transfers. So that was the trickiest thing that I had to deal with. But other than that, like, I just waited for it to dry and it didn't move at all. And guys, this was the hardest part, and it really takes a lot of patience if you want it to come out the way you want it to. So just really take your time and just try not to get frustrated or give up, because in the end you'll be looking slayed as fuck. And multiple times throughout these clips you can see that it has transferred, and all I did was take a Q-tip and I just like rubbed it off as soon as I could so it didn't dry on my eyelids. Then for lashes, I took the Style N9 by the Lash Label and I just put it in the middle first, then slowly work on the corners and attach them one by one. You guys should definitely check out their eyelashes. They have eyelashes on sale for $5 and up, and they're really cheap and affordable, and they have really nice styles, so go check them out. So now that we are done with the eyes, we are going to move on with the face. I'm taking my trusty Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I'm just placing that on my cheeks and letting it drip down because RKY. But I am going to buff it out with my Morphe M439 brush, and I'm doing it in circular motions. Then I'm just taking my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color medium, and I'm just placing it in stripes around my face, underneath my eyes, just to highlight my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my chin, of course. Then I'm going to take my beauty blender once again, and I'm going to pounce it on my face and blend it out until the lines are all gone. But I am using my beauty blender dry again. I don't know, I just don't know why, but I think it works better when it's dry compared to when it's wet. Then I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder and a Morphe brush, and I'm just going to tap, 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 tap underneath my eyes. No rubbing, and I'm just using that to brighten my under eyes and set that cream or my concealer. I don't know, I feel like this powder is okay. Like, it takes a while for it to blend out, and I wouldn't use it to bake, but it works for me, so I mean, it's good. Then instead, I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder, and I'm just setting my chin and my forehead because the Secret Brightening Powder, I only use it underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to take my trusty MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm just going to set my face and pushing that powder into my face, girl. I don't care why I sounded like that, but it's literally 1:07 a.m. in the morning here in Hawaii, and I'm just trying to film this video so it can be up by tomorrow. So when I leave, it'll be up. Then I'm taking my Shade and Light palette, of course, taking that medium colored powder, and I'm just using that to contour my cheeks and cut it out, girl. Cut it out because I need to look skinty, honey. Then I'm going to take a dense brush and some Coty Airspun. I'm just cutting that out so it'll look sharp AF, girl, because I want to look fierce and contoured to the moons. Taking my Holy Grail highlighter, the Becca Champagne Pop Cosmetics highlighter. I'm just gonna place that on the tops of my cheekbones, and you see I'm popping, wiping away that bakage because I thought I looked ugly AF and I looked silly. And then I'm just gonna highlight this side of my cheeks and add more highlighter. Put some highlighter down my nose. I'm gonna do my Cupid's bow as well, and I think I'm gonna do my inner corner. Yep. And then after this, I'm gonna do my eyebrow highlight with it as well. Then I'm just going to take a NYX black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to use that to put it on my waterline. And then I'm going to smudge that waterline out with, I think, raw sienna and burnt orange. And I'm just smoking out that black liner on my bottom lashes. Taking my NYX matte finishing spray, I'm just going to shake it and spray myself and set it and dry it before I apply my liquid lipstick. For my liquid lipstick, I wanted to go with Chocolate Wasted by Dose of Colors because I still wanted to do something more winter appropriate, since in California it is winter, but in Hawaii there is no winter. So yeah, anyways, my camera died and it overheated, so this completes the look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and night, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.